It feels like a little neck massage from a lightning bolt. Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and I tested out this neck shock device in a past video. Yes, neck shock. Ooh, tingly. Ooh. I liked it so much that I'm going to test it out for a full 30 days straight to see how good it makes me feel, how it improves my performance, sleep, and recovery. And also this video exists because you all demanded it. In case you missed the first video, this shocky thing happens to shock you right where the coolest of all your nerves lives. You're just gooping up right where it is, so it's called your vagus nerve, and it starts in your cranium and goes through your neck and then into your innards. And it controls your rest and digest mode, so stimulating it could get you out of fight or flight and convince your body to calm the heck down. Go. And calming the heck down is a good thing. It helps you sleep better, recover faster, perform better. Being in fight or flight mode all the time is not good. We are in a constant state of wondering, is there a lion chasing me? No, it's a work email. And a great way to find out if your body is getting into a calm state and recovered is to look at your HRV, which is the first thing we're going to track in this video. So it stands for heart rate variability. What is that? Well, your heart rate variability is how variable your heart is. There you go. Okay, but that means how quickly your heart can speed up or slow down based on your environment. So if your heart's more responsive, that means that your nervous system is ready to go and listening to what's going on and reacting. And that's a great thing. The higher your HRV, the more we know that your body is ready to perform. So if this can increase my HRV, that would be huge. And we're going to find out because I've been wearing an Oura ring for forever, and we will see if I get a response on my HRV. The second thing we're going to track is sleep. Will I get more deep sleep? Will my heart rate get lower in the middle of the night? Will my sleep score go up? Especially if I'm doing the sleep programming right before I go to bed. Come on, necklace, make me win at sleeping. The third thing we're going to test is my workout performance. Using this before or after, will it help me crush it in the gym? And the fourth thing we're going to track is my subjective feeling about all of this. My well-being, my energy, my mood. This thing has anxiety mode, stress, sleep, fights, burnout. So am I gonna feel like shocking my neck is somehow making my life better? Now please cleanse my anxiety with electricity. I mean, the device feels like it's doing something. When I have it on, I enjoy feeling it. It feels like a little neck massage from a lightning bolt. Although when I'm working, I forget I even have it on and then it's over immediately. The time when I enjoy it the most is when I'm trying to wind down, just relaxing. But this scenario is extremely rare. Usually the time I should be winding down is spent like this on my computer. Maybe that's why I need a neck shock device. What's new from the last time I tested this device, besides how long I'm gonna do it to see the results, is they have this live activity on your home screen, which I really like, so I can see how unanxious I'm getting and when it will be over. Also, what's different for this one is that I'm committing to 2 times a day at least. They say that the more consistent you are, the more results you'll see, so I'm definitely doing 1 in the day and 1 at night, and possibly even more than that. I'm not sure. Let's find out together. Another new aspect of this that I'm trying out is that I didn't realize that athletes could use vagus nerve stimulation to improve their performance. So I am using pain mode right now, which I've never used before because I'm always like, I'm not an in pain kind of person. I'm not achy, but I do get sore, and I guess that counts as pain. So you can use this to help recovery. And I just did a boxing workout that was vicious, and so now I'm doing 20 minutes of pain to hopefully get rid of it. I was super tired after boxing, but then I ended up getting a second wind, and I went and trained more, did some lifting. So was it Pulsetto? I don't know, but I'm gonna do it again after training because I would like to keep up this pain management if it's working. So that'll be 3 sessions for today because I'm still gonna do my late night before bed sleep mode. The second way that athletes can use vagus nerve stimulation to help them perform better is to let them focus and be calm before a match. I'm going sparring today, and that always makes me freak out a little bit, and anxiety is not good for performance. So to counteract that, Pulsetto says to use stress mode for 15 to 20 minutes when you're about 60 to 90 minutes before your training, and they claim that will give you a performance boost. So let's see if this makes me better at sparring. Well, today's session did feel really good. And even one of the guys on the mat was like, hey, I think you're improving. And was it because I was more focused and relaxed from my parasympathetic stimulation? I don't know. I mean, I feel like I get better every time, so I guess I should take this with a grain of salt. I did feel way more energized biking back, almost like I might go do another workout versus the usual, I feel beat up and just trying to make it home. So maybe the stress session before did make a difference. I'm certainly going to do it right now on the pain mode, but after I shower because I don't want to get my device gross. Wow, the exhaustion just caught up to me. It hit me in the face and now I am super wiped. And I feel like I need pain mode. It's crazy that I'm using this when I'm feeling exhausted, but also I use it to help me fall asleep. But I guess it makes sense that regulating your nervous system helps both ways. Now, the protocol for muscle recovery, according to Pulsetto, is you should wait 1 to 2 minutes after training and then do 20 to 30 minutes on the pain session. And this says do not exceed these limits of 20-minute session, but I cleared it with Pulsetto. They said it's fine. It is not dangerous. They said the battery would run out well before you could actually harm yourself. So let's just do this a little longer, shall we? It's funny because in the last video, I was very concerned about exceeding these limits, and now I'm all about it. Let's exceed. I am feeling significantly less exhausted. I don't know if I'm just highly suggestible, but I did even pull off a neck workout just now for a different video, so that feels like a good sign. In my last video about this, of course, I put a link to buy one of them, and the link tells me how many people bought them, and it's a bunch of you. I was so surprised. So if you're one of those pallies out there that now has a Pulsetto and is using it, let me know in the comments. How do you like it? I've been putting this one off, but let's see what Pulsetto does to help my nervous system calm down after an ice bath. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. Okay. The things I do for you, pallies. We are at 47 degrees, and I'm pretty sure my sympathetic nervous system is having a good old time right now, freaking out. Ice baths are certainly a stressor, and I'm wondering if I can get all the inflammation reduction benefits without getting too stressed, so maybe Pulsetto afterwards will help me with that. That's 5 minutes. Let's warm up and calm down. If you missed my morning cold plunge video, the inflammation benefits from a cold plunge were very visible. And if you missed my high cortisol video, I should not be adding more stress to my life. So maybe a cold plunge neck shock combo is what I need. Shivering. Okay, we're in stress mode. Let's see if I feel any different. Yeah, I don't feel any different. I'm still the same amount of hyped up and freezing still. It maybe is making a difference, but I would have to get a cortisol test after using it for a long period of time to see if it moved the needle. Pun. You know, because cortisol tests, they take your blood with a needle. Anyway, but now I'm wondering, what about pain mode? If I'm actually in the ice bath, what would it do? So guess I gotta do another ice bath. I'll get to that. I am optimization multitasking today by trying out the Pulsetto while I do my lung training. I have a lung capacity video coming up soon, so subscribe and stay tuned. 2 days ago, I did HIIT, followed by a heavy leg day, followed by zone 3 cardio, and all of those things should be on separate days, so I destroyed my hamstrings and butt. Yesterday, I could barely walk, so I figured I'd screwed myself for training again for quite a while. Today, I got back to my usual training. I did squats, deadlifts, HIIT, and yesterday I used pain mode while I was in all of that butt pain, so maybe that has something to do with it. Your vagus nerve activates your anti-inflammatory pathways, which would reduce muscle soreness and inflammation. So supposedly this can help athletes recover from really intense training and injuries, and I think I just experienced that, which I'm thrilled about because that is exactly what I need to train for Creator Clash. If you didn't see the announcement, I'm training for a boxing event. I'm fighting in Creator Clash 3, and my recovery has started to really suffer because training for it is a lot more cardio than I'm used to. So my HRV was garbage before starting this experiment, and I'm really hoping that Pulsetto will help me handle the training so my HRV can stop sucking. A higher HRV means that your body recovers faster so you can get back to training faster, which means you can train more, which is really important to me because I want to train as much as possible before I get punched in the face. After this many days, I'm learning that I like to use Pulsetto the most for my wind down time. During daytime work is okay, but I really like how it feels on pain mode after my evening training and sleep mode before bed. And then I have found it is especially magical for when I wake up too early in the morning because I'm cortisol fueled. So I'm up, but I haven't gotten anywhere near my 8 hours of sleep yet, so I should go back to sleep. And it's really helped me a few times when I want to be unconscious, but my brain wants to just ruminate on what's in my inbox. There is nothing more frustrating than laying in bed when you should be sleeping and not being able to calm down. And it's not a magic pill, but this buzzy feeling gives me something to focus on and has helped me fall back asleep. So if you struggle with mid-sleep wake-ups, this is definitely worth a shot. It's the last day, so we're going full outrageous pain mode in an ice bath. Ooh, that is chilly. but also vibratey. It is giving me something to focus on besides just the hurt of being frozen. Man, I was thinking that I would not even notice that I had the Pulsetto on, but it's there. I'm liking it. I mean, I don't really know if it's calming down my nervous system in the moment, and it is kind of a bummer that I can't go up to my shoulders because I'm worried about, I don't know, putting electricity into water. I mean, this really is a weird sensation. Okay, that's 5 minutes. I'm high now. It was a cool experience, but I don't think that I'll be doing this simul hack in the future. I don't think it's that important that they're at the exact same time. We made it 30 days using it multiple times a day. I'm using it right now on pain mode because I'm still sore from my training yesterday and I got to train today. It's time to look at all of the things we set out to track, starting with HRV. So this is what it was down at 30, my average for the week before I started Pulsetto. And then it bumped up a bit and then kind of oscillating down, still crappy. And I'm pretty sure it's because I'm training a lot more. I told you that. So there are a lot of confounding factors here. Sorry, I'm not the best experimenter, but we have more data. My sleep score was 73 when I first started, and again, still kind of oscillating around the same, but we have more data. I also said we would look at my resting heart rate, which I'm showing you a lot of my insides here. You should feel privileged, and I feel very exposed. My average before Pulsetto was 58 beats per minute, and then we had a little dip and back up, and then a big dip, and now I'm sitting at 53, 54, which is pretty remarkable, but we have more data. Instead of looking at all those little individual metrics and trying to make sense of it, Aura has this new thing called the resilience graph that looks at all of it together. And let me tell you, my resilience is solid mostly, sometimes adequate. It never really moves, and I'm kind of mad at the graph. Come on, I want to hit exceptional, don't we all? This is where I was before starting Pulsetto, and then it slowly starts to ramp up from the bottom of solid, basically adequate, to almost hitting strong. And that's huge for me, especially after looking at this graph that made me sad for so long. And I bet if I keep going, I could pop up into strong and, I don't know, someday be exceptional. Mom, are you watching? Give me a comment, make me feel better. But we have more data, kind of. It's just me saying that, oh, you saw that it helps me get sleepy, so I think that's a good data point to know. And now my performance tracking. You saw that I do believe it helped me bounce back from a somewhat of a butt injury. And then physical mental performance before a competition. For Creator Clash, I'm really concerned about my adrenaline and cortisol spike before, just backstage freaking out before I go out to fight, because I've been told that that's what happens, and no matter how cardio conditioned you are, your heart rate's just gonna go freaking nuts, and what you have to do is try and calm down to battle that. And so if I'm gonna have something backstage that can help me focus and breathe and not get so freaking hyped up so that I screw myself in the fight, well, that sounds great to me, so I will definitely be having this backstage for Creator Clash, and if I win, then we'll say it's because it's from the vibes. And then the final thing we're tracking is my subjective feelings, which you saw throughout the video. I like how it feels on my neck, and even if it is psychosomatic and I'm just convincing myself I'm calming down, I'm still calming down. It works. I will take a placebo any day, and if this convinces me that I'm not gonna freak out in the ring because I'm convincing myself that it's working, then great. Placebo is the #1 effective effect in all of pharmacology. And if you're one of my pallies that didn't get the Pulsetto from the last video and you wanna try it out, I'll put a link in the description. Let me know how it feels. And if you liked this, you'll like seeing me test out this new type of coffee that has a secret ingredient that supposedly feels better than caffeine. I tried it for 14 days. I'll put that down there for you. I love how the stimulant makes me feel. Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and I drink too much coffee. This is Rare Bird, coffee from the future with advanced technology.